Donna J. Jodhan presents Dining with Donna, a weekly podcast where Donna shares a delicious recipe with you, gives you a bonus recipe, and ends off her podcast with time-saving tips for your kitchen. Her recipes are easy to follow, easy to put together, and most yummy and delicious for family and friends. Donna's recipes are favorites for everyone. They are tried and approved, and she guarantees you'll be able to make them your favorite. It's time to cook and bake, and Donna is waiting to show you how.
Hello, and greetings from me, Donna J. Jodhan. I am your host for the Dining with Donna podcast, week 2 of November 2024. Yes, the holiday season is here. We've already celebrated our Canadian Thanksgiving in October, and now we get ready to celebrate the U.S. Thanksgiving not too far off. It's coming. And then there's Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Lots to celebrate for November as we get ready for December. Thank you everyone for continuing to drop by and listen to my podcast and to provide me with your thoughts, your feedback, your comments, and your suggestions. Thank you. Keep them coming to me, okay? Don't hesitate to ask Donna on blindlife@gmail.com or to donnajodhan@gmail.com. And thank you to my dear little brother in Montreal, Michael. Michael, I hope you are getting ready for the upcoming holiday season. Rich indeed to spread joy and peace and love, to give. I love to give. I really do. And to hear the laughter of our little kids, to see the smiles on their faces, to give to the less fortunate, it is something very special. So thank you everybody for continuing to support me. And here is what we are going to, or what we covered for last week. For last week, we shared with you apple Swiss chicken. Now remember, the category for the month of November is cooking for two. So the main recipe was apple Swiss chicken. The bonus recipe was marinated zucchini salad. Okay, a yummy salad that I have tried once or twice, and family has also tried and invited me to participate in it. And the tips for last week was dealing with soiled cotton upholstery and how to polish leather. Okay? For this week, here is what we're going to cover. The main recipe is au gratin cabbage. This bonus recipe is a perfection salad. And the tips for this week is removing scratches and removing ink stains from leather. Okay? Last week I forgot or could not find the treasured treat for last week. Not to worry, I'm going to give you the treasured treat for last week and the treasured treat for this week. Don't forget, if you want to communicate or engage and communicate with me, if you're looking for any of the recipes, very easy. Send an email to Ask Donna on blindlife@gmail.com or to donnajodhan@gmail.com. That's DONNAJODHAN. Read my show notes. They are also very helpful to you. But you can put in the subject line the month. So for this week, just put November, week 2, and just put either recipe, bonus recipe, tips, or even treasured treat. In the body of the email, you can put whatever you like. Okay, so it's a nice and easy way to communicate with me. All right? So, there we go. Let's move along now to the main recipe for this week. Okay? All right. The recipe for this week, for the main recipe, is working with cabbage. Okay? Au gratin cabbage. This sounds delicious. I've made it, and it was a hit with my friends. Okay? So let's gather into our favorite corner of our home, the kitchen. Warm, cozy, comfortable kitchen. Crowded, where we could chat, commiserate, plan, plot, recharge, regurgitate, relax, refresh. Do it any evening of, well, I like to do it on a weekend. Maybe Saturday is my favorite time, or you could do it on a Friday night, any evening of the week, or even lunchtime when you feel like, getting into your favorite corner of your home, your kitchen corner, and just simply doing what comes natural. You can create your own recipe. You can follow someone's existing recipe, right? Or you could change your recipe. So creating your own recipe means that you're creating it from scratch. Changing a recipe is when you change an existing recipe that is someone else's recipe, and it now becomes your own recipe. Or you could change your own existing recipe, which becomes a new recipe, right? But if you follow someone else's recipe to its completeness or its entirety, it is not yours, it is theirs, and nothing wrong with that, okay? All right, so are we ready to gather our implements into one spot on our kitchen counter? Sure we are. Saves you time, saves you stress. You don't have to run back and forth or to and fro from your cupboard to your counter, or from your drawers or your shelves to your counter. Just put these implements in one spot on your kitchen counter. All right? And then you do the same for your ingredients. I think it's a perfect way to be organized and to make sure that everything is ready to go. Okay? All right. Here are the implements. Measuring cups, a grater, a food chopper, measuring spoons, one skillet, 1 quart baking dish, okay, 1 mixing bowl, 1 kitchen utility knife, and my favorite, and I forgot to mention it last week. See, I slipped up. A listener sent an email to me saying, well, you didn't mention the paper towels. Oh, shucks, I forgot to mention the paper towels. The paper towels are your standby and your savior when you are in your kitchen. And you know why? You need paper towels to help you clean up spills, to help you wipe your jars and, the tops of your jars and your bottles. And, you can do anything with your paper towels in order to keep your kitchen clean. Cleaning up your spills, wiping your hands, wiping the tops of jars and bottles. Paper towels. So here is a shout out for good old paper towels. Now for the ingredients. 2 cups of shredded cabbage, 1/2 cup of grated carrot, 1/4 cup of chopped green onions, 1 egg, 1/2 cup of milk, 3 tablespoons of shredded Swiss cheese, 1/4 teaspoon of seasoning salt, 1 tablespoon of minced fresh parsley, 1 tablespoon of shredded Parmesan cheese. Folks, not to worry. I know it's hard to listen and take notes at the same time, but you know what? Just send me an email to either askdonnaonblindlife@gmail.com or to donnajodhan@gmail.com. Put in the subject line the month, the week, and what you're looking for. So you just need to put November, week 2, and if you want, you say main recipe, your bonus recipe, your tips, or your treat, your treasured treat. So any one of those 4 things you could put, or you could put everything. Don't mind at all. And in the body of your email, just let me know what's going on and let me know what you need. And I will send it along to you at no cost. Okay? Remember now, no cost. In a skillet coated with non-stick cooking spray, and this is what you do. You saute the cabbage, the carrot, and onions until everything is tender. Transfer all of this after it is tender to your baking dish, okay, as I stated above. In a bowl, you combine your egg, milk, your Swiss cheese, and your seasoned salt. Pour this over the vegetables. Sprinkle with parsley and Parmesan cheese and bake uncovered at 350 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes, or until a knife that you can insert in the center of the baking dish comes out nice and clean. This makes 2 to 3 servings. Again, I have tried this and it's easy to make, very quick to put together. It's a family favorite, okay? Of course, this is cooking for 2, so it's just you and your partner or your friend, whoever it is. Okay, au gratin cabbage. All right. Let's go to the bonus recipe for this week, and it is perfection salad. All right, here we go. 2 3-ounce packages of lemon gelatin. Again, if the packages are not 3 ounces, at first go, just make sure you have 6 ounces of gelatin, lemon flavored gelatin. 2 cups of finely chopped cherries. Okay. 12 chopped sweet pickles, 4 tablespoons of vinegar, 4 finely chopped pimentos, okay, finely chopped, 1 teaspoon salt, 2 cups of finely chopped cabbage, 2 cups of finely chopped cabbage. Right? Now you prepare your gelatin according to the instructions on your package. Add your vinegar to this mixture, okay? And you refrigerate until this is partially set, okay? And add your remaining ingredients when it is partially set, and then you refrigerate for several hours. Okay? Doesn't this sound terrific? easy to make. Easy peasy, as Jamie Oliver says. All right, that is your bonus recipe. Okay? All right. Let's go to the notes. Let's see what I have in store for you for my notes for this week. Or my tips, I should say. All right. Let's see. We have removing scratches. How do you do this? You rub your black crayon on black furniture and rub a dark brown crayon on mahogany furniture. Rub them on the scratches, okay? All right. Buff the marks thoroughly. Make sure you do it thoroughly, okay? Buff them with a dried cloth. Okay? Make sure you do this thoroughly, okay? Then the wax from the crayon will fill the scratches, and then it becomes unnoticeable. Okay? Try it. Okay? This method is preferred over iodine. You can also rub some mayonnaise on your scratch and let it sit for a while, and then you rub it off with a soft cloth. Okay? Mayonnaise, believe it or not, okay? And especially during this time of the year, you never know. You have scratches on your mahogany furniture or your leather furniture. You can either use your mayonnaise or you can try what I told you, the crayons, okay? For teakwood colon, this is what you do. Remove it by rubbing gently, very gently, with some steel wool, okay? Apply, after you've done that, apply with a mixture of equal parts of linseed oil, okay, and turpentine, okay. Rub it in well. So have your mixture of equal parts of linseed oil and turpentine, okay, rub it well. For mahogany, if you want to remove scratches, you can cover each scratch with a generous amount of white petroleum jelly. Okay, cover generously. Okay, allow it to remain for about 24 hours. Okay, rub it into wood. Okay, rub it into the wood, and then you remove the excess and polish as usual. Now, if this scratch is very deep, remove the inside from a walnut or from the fresh, if the scratch is deep, remove the inside from a fresh walnut or pecan and break this in half, okay? Then, here's what you do. Rub with the broken side. So you remove the inside from your walnut or pecan, okay? Make sure you do that first, okay? Then you break it in half, okay? Then rub with the broken side when you've done that. This does a terrific job of restoring the color, okay, and filling the scratch. If you have a burn, rub the mayonnaise into a burn. Let this sit for a while before rubbing off with a soft cloth. Okay? Yeah. It works. Okay? Especially at this time of the year. All right. How do you remove ink stains from leather? Here is my suggestion for this week. Rub in some cuticle remover, okay? That's all you do. Rub in some cuticle remover. Right, let me give you the treats for this week, okay? All right. The recipe or the treasure treat that I had for you for last week was, here you go, tomatilla sauce. Lovely sauce. Tomatilla o verde sauce. And it comes from one of our members. Her name is Jan. Tomatilla o verde sauce. So this is a red and green sauce. A lovely sauce. Okay. Okay, and from Phone Expert for this week, we have a lemon anchovy vinegar sauce for you. It's a vinaigrette. Okay, so we have two treats for this. a tomatilla o verde sauce from Jan, and from Phone Expert, a lemon vinaigrette artichoke, a lemon vinaigrette, a lemon anchovy vinaigrette from Phone Expert. All right, let me just summarize what we covered for this week. Okay. Here's what we covered for this week. Au gratin cabbage, which was the main recipe. Perfection salad, which was the bonus recipe. And the tips was removing scratches and removing ink stains from leather. And the treasure treats were the tomatilla o verde sauce, or salsa, I would say, from Jan, and the vinaigrette. It sounds like a really nice thing from the Phone Expert. Okay, so lemon anchovy vinaigrette from Phone Expert. Okay, that's it for me for this week, folks. Sorry for the oohs and ahs and all the stutterings. I do apologize. It's a lot. But it's not an excuse. Okay? I want to thank everyone for dropping by for today and for this week. Please do not hesitate to send me your requests, what you're looking for. So you put in the subject line the month, which is November, the week, which is week 3, and what you're looking for. A recipe, a bonus recipe, so a main recipe, a bonus recipe, the tips, or the treasured treats. Okay? And we'll send it off to you. So not to worry. I know it's hard to listen and take notes all at the same time, but we have a terrific alternative and people are already requesting stuff. Happy to send them to you. Have a great rest of the day, a great rest of the week. Stay safe and keep well, and we will see you next week. Bye for now.
That's it for this week. Donna hopes that you enjoyed her recipes and that you will take a few minutes to try them out. Stay safe and stay well. Send your thoughts and feedback to Donna at AskDonna on linelife@gmail.com.